Hey guys, my name is Cidiac and welcome back to another Sea Skyline experimental video, where the last experiment that we did, we tried to see how fast we could make vehicles go in the game by using the advanced vehicles mod, and they went pretty quick. We adjusted the acceleration, the deceleration, the maximum speeds, and they were so freaking fast to a point where we kind of almost fixes the traffic in the city, as weird as it may sound. But it then kind of started to spark not only myself a few extra questions, but I seen you guys kind of ask those questions too in the comment section. And that would be, what would happen if you did it to like public transport, like rail, subways, cable carts, monorails? Would it work? Will they fly off the tracks? Well, we're going to find out today, which is going to be quite exciting. So if you enjoy this experiment and you want to see more like this in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. We're going to try our hardest right now to not try to break the game, but try and make these versions of travel and transport so damn quick. So we're back anyway, and what we're going to do is we're going to set up something pretty cool. We're going to set up two entry points. We've got the first entry point to the city right now. We'll set a second one up down here. We'll have residential up here, commercial and industry down here, only connected via a highway at the moment. And obviously the quicker way to get to and from will be rail, cable carts, subways, monorails in between, which would be pretty damn sweet, right? So we're going to try our best to kind of do and set something like that up right now. So we'll quickly get this all done and then we'll play around with it. So if I do go to the advanced vehicle options mod, and there's many different things we can kind of change. We have stuff like the metro, which we can increase the speed of each of the kind of, I forget what they're called now. I always forget this. Every time I come to edit this or play around with this, I always forget the name of these. Each train, I'm just going to call it each train, each thing. Trams, we have each one as well. Trailers, there we go. We can edit the speed of that. We also have the monorail, which you can also edit as well, which is going to be quite cool. And we also have the cable carts too, so we're going to see them go like ridiculously fast. And hopefully not any of these fall off their tracks, because that will be a very, very bad thing to happen. So we're just going to create like a very basic and simple kind of setup right now. So what we'll do is we'll go straight across here by 100, and we'll go down by 50, across by 100 again, up there, up by 50, across by 100 again. There we go. So that'll be the basic square that we've got set up here for the residential area. And what we pretty much want to do then at this point is just kind of grid it off. I don't really care too much about how this is going to look, how it's going to work. This is solely to get people moving in here so we can then transport them to the other side. It's going to be a beautiful, boys. Beautiful. So let's get this all in, and then we'll kind of work with the other area where we're going to have the industrial and the commercial zoning all in. So there we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And then we'll do the same over here then. So let's pause the game quickly and let's kind of delete a big chunk of the highway. So skedaddle and get out of here, boys. And we need this little section there. So we're kind of connected up to this one. Easy, mate. Easy. Straight over. Look at this. This is going to be so damn glorious. I'm telling you this right now. So damn glorious. And okay, so we're not too worried about how it's going to come across now. So let's go up by 100. And then we'll go up to 50. So I can create the cut down, of course. So down by 50 again. That's 40. 50 is just there. 100. Boom. And boom. So they're the two sides that we got set up. So the simple way connected is via the highway, but of course we're going to set them and connect them up via the public transport. We're going to edit them. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let me finish getting all this set up then, and we can play around and test this. So we've created now pretty much the basis of our city. We got the residential area all the way over here. We got the commercial industrial area all over here. And you can already see directly right now that there's a lot of traffic trying to get in and out and up and down this highway, as that is the only direct route between these two areas via car. So that should start to die down when we add in the public transport. But let's just see what happens, because the great thing about this is because normal public transport just goes back and forth and you might get a lot of people waiting, but if we up the speeds of it, we can make more people travel a lot quicker, which is even better. So I think what we'll do then, we'll start with trains. Trains will be the fun one to play around with first, and we just basically need 2 train stations. So they're 45,000 each, which is super duper expensive. And we've only got 80,000 in the bank right now, so let's play around this. And so that's basically 90,000 smackaroonies that we're going to be needing. Or should we start with cable cars first? How cheap are those? They're actually a lot cheaper, so why don't we start with these? So we've got an N line there. So do we need to, which is the cheaper one to run? They're both pretty much the same price, so we'll kind of go with this one first. So why don't we have it kind of start here, maybe? Which is a good little spot, because more people can get to it. Or should we start it over here? I think we just start it over here, just make it nice and simple. So boom, one there, and then ba-boom, one there. So actually these guys are complaining there's not enough customers, so that's going to change dramatically right now. And then we just have this go straight all the way over to it, as simple as that. And that should automatically start working, right? Yeah. So we will see people arrive to it. I mean, not on this side straight away, but over to this side. But you can kind of see the speed that they're now traveling at, which is quite cool. A lot of people, oh my goodness, the amount of people that come into the cable cars right now is crazy. So let's put it into play mode then. So we're going to see a lot of people now travel this, and obviously there's only a limited amount of cable cars to which you can now see. So if I go to my vehicle options to edit it, cable cars here, maximum speed of 25,000. Is that too fast? I feel like it would. Now you won't see the speed change because it goes up to that speed, but the acceleration is still on 1. So as you see that going across right now, it just means it will continue to go up and up and up and speedy and make it more speedy basically. But if I change this to 10, the acceleration, whoa, you see it rock and roll right there, the acceleration? That was quite high. So if I put the braking up, let's go 200 and 100. So we see the next one come out. You don't see it change too much, do you, really? It just comes out the door and it kind of gets quite fast. But it doesn't change the cable car system too much. I'm going to go 1,000, 2,000. Right, that is now fully broken it, as you can now see. So they're going quite slow, so that has just kind of broken them completely. So you kind of got to find that fine line. So all these now have broken because I made them too fast, but the speed that they currently are is perfect for the ones that are not broken. Once they get back to the station, they'll be fixed and on their way again. So the cable carts, you can't actually change too much by the looks of it. You can't. So can I select this one and kill it off? We should have a new one arrive very soon, right? Or it might respawn at the other end, to be honest. It might respawn down there. So let's just quickly kill off these ones. Do we get any spawn down here? We do. And they rock and roll just nice. So we can't really change it by much. Really. And then this will kind of get down to behind this one now and just go really, really slow because they're all going slow. Yeah. So it goes as fast as these go. So cable carts you can't play around with too much. There's not much budge in it for messing about with this kind of stuff. So let's kind of get rid of the kind of the dead ones, so to speak. And they'll chug along. But cable carts, that's the limit for those. 2,500, 100 and 200 on the brake. I mean, we could up the capacity like by 300 and make them now transport 300 people. So you kind of want to see like a new one come out right out the gate. Which is no new ones coming just yet. Let's kill that one off. Right, off they go. So that one's just come out the gate and it's got no passengers. Okay. Right, is this one crashed or something? Or has that one got passengers? No. Why have they not got passengers then? There's a lot of people in there waiting. Oh, because these are the new ones that are just respawning. We're going to wait for this one to get in there. So wait for this one to go in. It's super duper slow speed. And then once it goes round, it should load up people. Pause it quickly. Has it got people on it? 300 people are now on it, which is crazy. So off that now goes. That's as quick as we can possibly make that one. So let's have a little fast forward anyway. Let the systems rock and roll through. Again, they've caught these guys up just here. So kill off that one. Kill off that one. Alright, they'll chug along just nice now. And they'll be left one by one to go super duper fast through the system. Off it goes. So, can't really do much with the cable cars. But at least now, with the 300 capacity of it, it can push more and more people through, right? We might even make a profit off this. Look at the amount of people now coming out. 300 at a time. Genius. And now they'll have so many customers to do their shopping. It's glorious! Anyway, right, that's all good. 1,800 passengers. Are we making profit off that just for the funsies? Let's have a look. Yes, we are. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's the cable cars. There's not much budge in it. You can't customize it or change it too much, but it's still fun to see, right? Shops are now getting their customers, which is all good too. We should see people coming back onto it. Glorious. Okay, let's move on to the next one then. What's the next cheapest one going to be? Maybe the monorail? How cheap are these stations? 15,000 a piece. With road. Yeah, let's go for the monorail next then. So that's there. Let's place the monorail. Actually, we can have the monorail a bit further down, couldn't we? It can be integrated more into the community, so to speak. We just make the monorail track come out. And how expensive is this one going to be now? So let's bring it down to here, 20,000. Damn, boy. And in. So that's the monorail stuff there. Do we have to? Yeah, we have to do like a create a line for this. So you don't have to do it on the cable cars. And then back again. Now this is going to be interesting because obviously we don't want to destroy the monorail. And it does have the little bend to go back and in, so we can't change it too much. But the monorail right now, so it's 120 acceleration. We'll put acceleration up to 100, braking to 200. And then we'll put the speed to 1,200. Is that too much? Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it is too much because they've... oh, no. Yeah, maybe no. I don't know where that one's going. Oh, wait. They're all going at different speeds. That's what it is. Because there's the train and then there's the trailer as well. So I might have to... okay, deleting that doesn't do anything. Right, will I see another one come out somewhere? I have a feeling the speed of that is too... Yeah, it completely just derails straight away. So what if I put it to 100? No, let's keep the speed. It could be the acceleration and braking. Let's just put it to like 10 and 20. Like that, maybe? Okay, that's now moving at a reasonable pace. As you can now see, it's not derailing anywhere. Just got to get rid of the original ones that derailed. I don't know where the... there we go. So just get rid of the original ones that derailed. And then they seem to be moving quite smoothly. So maybe you can't make the monorail as quick as the cable cars then. So this will be interesting. So in it goes into the station. It should reload with passengers, then off it goes again. Or maybe not. Alright, fast forward until we see another. Okay, there's a monorail train right there. Off it goes. Okay, it does kind of derail. So if I keep that, maybe we just double each one. So it was at that was at 1. Put the brake into 10. So 5 and 10. So we just kind of halve each one. and then see how that goes. Right, let's see what it does now then. It's the bend that messes it all up, really. But that's where you gotta try and fine-tune it. It really is where you need to fine-tune this kind of stuff. But it's still kind of fun though, isn't it? Right, let's see that one go next then. So even that, with that slight increased acceleration, still bends it a little bit, but it's not as crazy though, is it? It's not as crazy, but it is working. It is working to some degree. It's impressive to a certain extent. It's pretty cool. So there you go, another way to bring passengers over. This cable car is broken still. I think when one of them breaks really harshly, it just kind of messes everything up. There's a lot of people waiting. It kind of is. Is there still a lot of people waiting at the other one? We got a lot of garbage issues over here too. So, and the majority of that is just trying to get all the vehicles into this area. Which is crazy. I think I've messed up how it all kind of filters in, right? I think I slightly did. Let's fast forward. Will it move a bit smoother? Or maybe have it merge in a lot sooner? Oh, there we go. So let it do its thing of where it wants to go over time. But right, as we make a little bit extra money right now, I think we'll look at doing the trains next. The monorails are quite quick. When you have it now in ×3 speed, they skirt out of here, boys. We're making profit off the monorails. So monorails, it's hit and miss. It is hit and miss. So why don't we look at, with the advanced vehicle options now, the monorail trailers, up in their capacity to 300, because it's a lot of passengers we can travel at once. But we could turn some profits, boys. We could turn some profits. We've got 20,000 residents as well. So we've got to make sure that we get that garbage sorted soon, because that's going to cause some issues. But once we can get everyone to travel, we shouldn't have such dramatic issues. Right, let's look at now then the trains. The trains. We'll leave the subway till last, because that is kind of underground. And by kind of underground, it is 100% underground. Let's do trains then. So train station, 45,000. Let's place this here. Glorious. And we're actually gonna, the reason I want to do this is because we can create a ramp. So it'll be interesting to see, with the ramp, and we'll kind of place it back down this way, what would happen? Would it like ramp and go shooting in the air? That'd be kind of cool to find out, wouldn't it? So how much do we need now then? We need another 45,000, so keep the fast forward going. Do you know what? I'll get a loan. Make things a little bit easier for us. Let's get the big boy loan. And let's get the train station. Place it all the way over on this side. So bring it up to here and then bring it down. And it's going to a slight little bend there. So again, it will be very interesting to see how it plays out. So let's get the generic. I think I've killed off the electricity as well. The generic line back and forth. That's not electricity. This is electricity. Right. Let's just bring this back quickly. It's my makeshift electrical grid. There we go. So electricity is back. We got a generic train station now up and running. How many trains does it have on that route? So trains, it has. Right, no, let's keep it 2 vehicles. 2 vehicles is fine. Because if we start making them like super duper speed, I haven't even seen any of them. Oh, there's one there going scooting along. We're seeing many people go to this one. We are. So this is pretty cool as well. That would also reduce a lot of vehicles going down the highway. Hopefully. Hopefully. Right, this is looking pretty good. Okay, so now is then the question of, I bet you the train, the is it the metro? Not the metro. Where's the train? Passenger train. Yeah, that is the same as the other one. Obviously, we have the train and the trailer, which are two different things. Alright, let's just add this. 1 and a 1 and a 1. Right, and let's see then how... Well, what that does. Let me just pause it for a second. So this is coming up now then. Okay, there's a little bit of a bump. There's a little bit of a bump, right? And how many... Okay, yeah, it kind of floats a little bit. But it will stop in time. And then we'll see as it turns around and goes the opposite way. Pretty much then how it plays out. So everyone gets on. I've got into play mode. Oh my goodness me, it can shoot it off. Okay. Right, up. Okay. I think we could almost get away. Where's the other train? There it is. I think we can almost get away with increasing it slightly, right? So I put this to 100. Oh, no. Wrong button. Wrong button. Even though I'm doing the intercity train, but let's do this one as well. Is 100 and 200 too much? We'll see what happens when this one takes off in just a second. Right, the braking is so dramatic. Okay, it kind of just disappeared on me like that. Sweet, mate. Sweet. Right, trains, hello? I think I've now just fully... Oh my goodness me! I have broken the trains. Guys! I have broken the trains. That's a nice little screenshot there. I'm going to grab that. Completely broken the trains right now. It's transforming into a supersonic beast. As it spins around, it's spinning. It's like it's spinning. Oh, okay, everyone's getting on and off. Glorious. And then what? Is it going to like shoot off a gazillion miles an hour? Oh. Right, it's moving. It's definitely moving. Where's the other train then? Did that do some transformations too? Maybe. I think I'll keep this at 10 and 20. Because that's what it kind of seemed to work at. But we'll up the capacity of them anyway. And even though it's the inner city train, but who cares? Right, okay. So this is now a normal version to slightly speed it up. So everyone gets off. Everyone gets on. They should then shoot off gloriously to the other side. Any moment now. Yep, there we go. And it's faster than usual. So at least all these things are faster than usual. That's the only good thing we can say about this, right, guys? It's hilarious. Has it solved my traffic issues? Not quite, but we'll play around with the metro in just a second. The metro will be the big one because that can be in the center, to and from the area, so that can transfer the most amount of people. And the metro can almost be a straight line. Almost. I'm just watching this traffic kind of disappear. Are we getting less and less go through? Are we getting more and more people using public transport? Probably not. Probably not. Well, it is interesting to see, isn't it? Right, okay, let's do some metro stuff now then. So we'll just go with a simple one here. We'll put it dead smack bang in the middle of each square. A direct line, almost as straight as you can get a line in this crooked city. Boom, boom, and then back to go kaboom. Right, there we go. There we go. Let's go to the transport links now. So no one is using the cable car system no more. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. What's this? Is this the tram one? No, we don't have any line. Oh no, so foolish. That's trams that go for the roads. Do you know what? I completely forgot about them once. Subway's going across now and then, so we're getting quite a few people use the trains, quite a few people use the trams and monorail, which is good to see. How many do we have now on the subway? We have 3 vehicles. Let's view this. And let's put it down to 1 vehicle. So we've got it set to 1 vehicle, which is this one here, which is, because I've got the mod in. If we now view it, the mod for the metro. This one. Here. Right, if I disallow that vehicle to spawn. Put it up to 1 and 0. Can I get rid of that vehicle? I think that vehicle's now gone. So we're now working with the usual train system, which you cannot see at the moment. I'm going to have many things appear right now. So, where is it? Okay, right, we disallowed that one to spawn. So let me play around with this one, and so let's do 10 and a 10 and a maximum speed and a capacity of 300. Right, where is this? This is a lot more. This one's difficult to see because obviously it's underground. So if I zoom out slightly. It's travelling here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Again, very difficult to see. But it can house 1,800 passengers in one go. And it's faster than ever before. Don't forget about that, boys. Move you over to there a second. So we can see our 2 stops. So off it goes. So it ticks along. And then it picks up speed like ridiculously crazy. Off it scoots. Skirt. And there we go. Bam. Straight in to the place where it needs to be. Right. So let it just tick along for a little bit while longer right now. The queues on this side are a little bit shorter, as if the traffic is now semi-flowing. Boys. Right. Lanes. The dictation's all over the place. Let's have this one also be able to merge in there. We should really upgrade this road. 2-way highway. 2-lane highway is what I want. Get more vehicles scooting in to the area. There we go. Making sure it's all going the right way. Right, we won't have this one merge that side. Perfection. So we can then have the 2 lanes being utilized for the highway. And hopefully it moves everyone along. So they can merge a lot sooner. That's what I'm trying to do, is get them to merge a lot sooner. Glorious. We've now got it moving to a certain extent. Hopefully anyway. But we got some, I mean, they're not the greatest transport links, but they are some good ones anyway. Let's see. What's the capacity then of people using the public transport at this point? So 1,160 per week are using it. So since we got the subway and metro in, the cable car and monorail have kind of dipped down a little bit. Are we making profit off these? So no for the cable cars, no for the monorail, no for the subway. No for, yes for the subway and no for the trains, which is hilarious. So with that said, for the trains, we could kill it down to 1 vehicle. And that will save some money. Okay, we can kill the monorail down to 1 vehicle as well to save some money. And then we can't do anything for the cable cars. That's just how it is. As many as you see is as many as you're going to get. Still trying to merge the peeps in. So to make merging a little easier, why don't I say like that everybody comes down this road has to turn there. So that will stop people from coming down this road. Or, I mean I could turn it into a one-way road, but I'm just too lazy. In that sense. So we could have it like this, where vehicles are just constantly merging. What seems to be the issue down here now? Ah, I see the issue. Right. Straight turn. That's all you can do, boy. That's all you can do. Vehicles are moving slowly. Is there traffic lights on here? Try and get rid of those. But I don't think, because again, it is the industrial and commercial area, so we are going to see big bulks of traffic coming in. Not much you can do about that. But what I can do is get rid of how that merges over there. Get rid of how all of them merge. Awkwardly like that, and just have the traffic free flowing. And I think we can kind of get away with it. But how cool is that though? We've adjusted the speeds of some of the railways now, right now. It's a little bit more difficult than vehicles because they have to stick to a designated track. But wow, look at that. The train has just disappeared out of here. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this fun little experiment. A little bit different, a little bit crazy, a little bit weird. Want to see more like this? Make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on fun, awesome experiments in the future. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good.